guys, 7th here. Now, I'm just gonna warn you now, if you hear some loud buzzing noise, and then hear the screeching barking of small dogs, it's because my idiot neighbor is out cutting grass at 8:45 at night. What the fuck's the matter with you? Anyway, I gotta tell you, I fucking love this game. This game's called Ultratron, and it was on sale. It was next to nothing, so I picked it up thinking, well, you know, it's just to be a little diversionary throwaway title. And I've been playing this more than I've been playing anything else, and that includes The Witcher. I just can't put the damn thing down. It really harkens me back to a period in the arcades that I look back on fondly. It just sucks me right back into that period. It reminds me so much of Robotron 2084 and Smash TV. It's a twin stick shooter, and what is really fun about it is it saves your progress, so you can pick up where you left off. Now if you die in the middle of the section, which I think there's 10 levels to each section, then you have to repeat yourself, but you keep the money that you earn, and you can use that money to level up your robot. And the gist of it is that robots have taken over the Earth, and you're supposed to be a robot that's controlled by humans, trying to take over and destroy the evil robot horde. And it's funny, you'll hear these voices while you're playing, these robotic digitized voices, and they're saying die human scum and shit like that. It's fucking the retro look of the game. I haven't done enough research into it to know if this is a port of a previous PC indie title. I know it was developed by a development house called Puppy Games that I hadn't heard of prior to this game, but you know, my hat's off to them, because I'm fucking digging this shit. Now, while you're playing it, you've also got different power-ups that are temporary in stature. You'll see a little bar that shows you how much time you have left with whatever particular booster you picked up. Like, for example, here I got a triple shot. And when you see these little fruits fly across the screen, you've got a limited amount of time before you can grab those, and sometimes it seems, as far as how I've played so far, sometimes the faster you pick it up, the more bonus you get from it. But at the end of each section, like I think when I hit level 20 up here, we're going to have a boss fight, which they're not, so far, they're not overly difficult. It's mostly just circle strafe around them to avoid their shots and hit them in the glowy parts as much as you can, type of thing. But there's nothing wrong with that. That's indicative of the style that this, you know, is paying homage to. Now, obviously, in the graphical style, it looks more like Robotron 2084 than it does Smash TV. But those kind of twin stick shooters, I really gravitated towards. Oh, here's a challenge level here. You have to hit every target, and then you get a bonus. So you can't miss any, and then you get extra. Almost missed one right there. Oh, and I got a trophy. Nice. But anyway, I gravitated towards twin stick shooters when I was a kid. I don't know why, they just really appealed to me at that age. I just thought it was kind of a novel thing to be able to play with two joysticks at the same time, I guess. I thought it was kind of cool. And so I spent a lot of time playing these kind of twin stick style shooters. And, you know, I'm not by any means an expert at them, but at one point I eventually got pretty good at them. And so when I'd go to the arcade, it didn't matter what newest, hottest thing was. If they had Robotron 2084 or they had Smash TV, that's where all my quarters were going. I just gravitated right towards them. And so whenever a twin stick shooter comes out on PSN, I tend to grab it up. Like, I got this one, and just the other day I got this other one, and I can't remember the name of it now, and it looks like 8th has stolen my controller at some point and moved it. I don't see it, but anyway, I've got this other twin stick shooter just the other day that's it's more of a, I think it's called Nano Assault Neo X, and it's kind of a rip off of Super Stardust HD, only I guess you're supposed to be a little ship shooting microbes in a microscopic world or whatever, and very similar to Super Stardust HD. I've been playing it a lot too, but whenever one comes out for PSN, I snatch it up. I have to have it. If it's a twin stick shooter, I've got to have it. The only exception to that is I never really did get into Geometry Wars. I don't know why. I've heard good things about it. I don't know, I just never picked it up. So eventually I'm gonna have to pick up Geometry Wars and try it out. Maybe, you know, take the 360 out of storage and plug it back up, dust the mothballs off, and download Geometry Wars and give it a try. That's assuming that it hasn't come out for PS4 at this point, which I don't know. I haven't looked. Ooh, there was a bomb. Now there's one of your temporary power-ups. This one I really love. It's bouncing bullets. So you it's self-explanatory. You shoot at the wall, the bullets bounce all over the place, and you can do a lot of damage. Now here you can see where you can level up your guy, and you know you can buy extra shields, which that allows you to get hit more. But there's all sorts of different little things that you can buy that boost you, like little robotic buddies and different things like that. And so now we're up to level 18, so I think a couple more and we're gonna fight a boss. But that's my favorite power-up right there, is the bouncing bullets. You know, the triple shot is okay, but bouncing bullets is just a lot of fun. It's just chaotic, especially when there's a lot of enemies on screen. Oh, and look at there, I added another power-up. And that one's just more of a straight power booster. But they're on a limited time. Oh, here we go. Dodge stage. You can't fire your gun, and you can't be touched by anything. So you basically just got to move around and avoid all the targets. Whoop. Yeah, I'm just barely skirting disaster here. And then you'll have one little more straggler. There you go. Oh look, another trophy for me. I'm perfect. And here we go, here's the boss. Now, like I said, not much to it. And I got the bouncy bullets. So we're just gonna, I don't know, I lost bouncy bullets. So we're gonna spin around, shoot the flashy bits, avoid his shots. He does occasionally fire off a bomb or two. Like that. And he just vary, depending on what direction his bullets are flying. Zip around him, stay out of his way, keep shooting the flashy bits. Nothing too challenging. There he goes. And you get a trophy for beating him. But anyway, this is Ultratron, and I really like it. If you love Robotron 2084, if you love games like Smash TV, you love that retro style, definitely pick this one up from Puppy Games. Recommended by 7th, and this is 7th.